video, I'm going to be covering leaks Armour leaked out on Twitter. And so basically, the first leak is, okay, we have a new LTM, right? And there's going to be weapons, and not just weapons, in these loot boxes that you can pick up. So this is going to be interesting. All right. So there's going to be multiple tiers. It's kind of like how Apex works. There's multiple tiers of weapons, and what it looks like it's going to work like is basically the base tier rare. It's level 1 weapon, or no, actually, okay, yeah. So rare, it's level 1, epic, epic level 2, legendary level 3. So it's upgrade levels, or maybe it'll be like base weapon and then the upgrades for different levels, and then you have different armor. Yes, we have armor. This is gonna be awesome. So it protects you for different amounts of health. I like how Headstrong works, but apparently you can buy them in this LTM. So there's going to be a shop for armor. There's going to be a shop for gadgets too, apparently. And so here are 2 things of armor. On my screen, if you look at, there's one purple one and one golden one, and these are different rarities. We also have new perks that will counteract some of the... So basically, okay, so Cloaked and Ghost. So Cloaked has been changed to Ghost, immune to all reveals, and that perk has been changed to Ghost. Cloaked has become become immune to reveals and hide footprints. So Cloaked now is going to be immune to reveals and hide footprints because of the new perk. Now, it's gonna be a little bit weird. I feel like we should have Cloaked now that will make you immune to reveals and hide footprints instead of just having Ghosts, because that makes no sense. It's kind of like the helping hands, or the helping hand, and lifeline. It makes no sense, because if one just does it better, then why have it? But I guess if they want to do it, then they can do it. But I'm not a huge fan of it. But we'll have to see. So that's really all we know about that. It's interesting, but I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. Here are my notes. I found exactly what the armor will do. So rare will be 25 durability, so like Headstrong. Epic will be 50 durability. Legendary will be 75 durability. Mythic will be 100, not mythic. Mythic will be 100 durability. So Mythic will double your health. Okay. But yeah, so different prices, and the upgrades cost things. So we'll have to see how this turns out. All of this stuff is probably just for the LTM or maybe future LTMs. Don't worry, they're not gonna have you're not gonna double your health in a normal competitive game. So don't worry about that. And so another weapon. So it says another weapon for Battle Zone mode, I guess. And I'll play a bunch of audio files at the end of this video. There's a bunch of new weapons audio files leaked, and those are pretty interesting, but I'll play those at the end of the video so you can listen to them and see, because they're adding a lot of stuff, okay? We're stepping it up. There's more stuff coming to the game from what Armour's leaked, and I'll talk about that a little more later on. So apparently you're going to be able to add different weapon attachments, and there's extended magazine, extended barrel, red dot silencer, pistol halo scope. This may be for the Battle Zone mode, or this could be for another LTM, or something they're testing, or maybe a battle royale mode. Who knows? But it's going to be very interesting. All right. Apparently there are these new things called mods, which basically are like perks, but kind of weird. I don't know. I maybe this will be like in the Battle Zone store, since they're changing up. You know, we have armor, we have possibly weapon attachments. They're changing that up a lot, and so maybe Battle Zone. This will be in the Battle Zone LTM too. But we have Hunter, Right, Umbra, detect fresh footprints of sprinting or walking enemies. Upcoming perk Detector, see enemy footprints and reveal enemies when you shoot them. I don't really know. These are very confusing. It's a bunch of various things. Here's an image with these mods. and their icons. I don't know exactly what this is about, but we'll have to see, because this sure is a little bit confusing. I've been going through this trying to make sense of it all, and it's just a lot of random stuff. But interesting stuff nonetheless. Here's some other upcoming mods. Crackshot, increased headshot damage with guns by 30%. Kevlar, reduced firearms body damage by 20. Bolster, increase your health by 25. Blaster, increase explosive damage by 50%. What is going on here? I don't know what's happening. I don't think they're overhauling the game. I think this is all for like an LTM. Maybe for Battlezone. But we don't know. We really don't know. It's going to be interesting. Right now, none of it really makes sense too much. But eventually this will all make sense, and hopefully they're implementing a game that is welcomed by the community and not, controversial like a lot of high-res decisions. But we'll see. So the visibility description has been changed. So the old one was create a cluster of poison pools that reduces enemy maximum health. The new string is create a cluster of poison pools that steals maximum health from enemies on one side. So it's basically taking the passive and the ability and combining them to provide. And so Scott Gandhi talked about changing the passive a little bit ago. Radlar brought up the subject, Dahlia and Vi, they're not compatible. They can't, Dahlia can't link to Vi and use her passive. And he said that would probably involve giving her a new passive. So this is what we're seeing. Probably in the next update, Vi will be getting a new passive. Who knows what it is? It'll probably buff Vi quite a bit, since her old passive isn't getting removed. It's just getting added upon the ability. So I'm all for this. Because I like the passive, but I also want Dahlia compatible with all rogues. So this is a welcome change. All right. So Umber's ability, Creamar on Twitter got some info about this. Spider, so it's called Spider in the files. The minimum health is 1, the max health is 50. I don't know what this really means. I mean, it's going to have 1 health value, I think, so I don't know exactly what this means. Maybe how much health it can have. The sub duration will be 1.5 seconds, duration will be 10 seconds, the end warning will be after 5 seconds, and Creamar says that this is probably 6 meters per second. So 6.0, 6 meters per second. We don't have any info about damage yet, so who knows. So that's really all that Creamar was able to leak. Of course, there's a lot of sound files, and I will play those. I also will, before I play those sound files, I'll also play the video where you can see it. In case you haven't seen it on Twitter already, you can actually see gameplay of the Battlezone crates being used. So I'll play that and the audio file, so stick around. This will be my last video for a week. I'm going to be going to Illinois to see some relatives, and so I will not be able to upload during that time. I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, I just won't be able to upload during that time. So I recommend going to follow Creamar on Twitter, or watching Brad UK, who sometimes does news videos, or Killy Kai, or a lot of other Rogue Company content creators. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any YouTubers that do just specifically news. So, just keep an eye out on Twitter for leaks from Creamar. And also Creamar, I was having a discussion with Creamar over something in DMs, and basically he was just talking about that they're adding a lot of stuff, and like a lot of stuff, and it's hard to get there. Okay, so pretty much only about 10% of the stuff he finds is actually shared, because 90% of it is just there's no context for it. There's not enough, and it's just got me thinking. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that's happening to Rogue Company. There's a lot of stuff that's coming to Rogue Company, and I am all for it. The list just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and there's more stuff coming to the game, and I'm excited. So thank you for watching, Rogues. Please subscribe to me for more Rogue Company news, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!